Good evening, everybody. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode 390 of the Pit Life BBQ podcast, coming to you live from the Uncle Steve Shake Studios in Center Bonstead, New Hampshire. It's the party where it's the party. You get goddamn right. It's the show where we talk barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. Well, here we are, folks. The week of. There is only 2 shoplifting days left in the calendar. If you ain't got it done this year, fuck it. Throw up your arms. It's over with, baby. Call it quits and do better next time. Run to the bank tomorrow, get a stack of 20s and hand them out with a handshake. That'll be the best presents out there. So let me just fill everybody in. Obviously, clearly, we started a minute late, but that was because Dutch insisted on telling me about the ending of the Lions-Steelers game, and then his internet shit the fucking bed. Therefore, we are late, not by my point, but by him, because I was watching the clock, and away it went. So my internet is officially better than Dutch's today. So, Dutch, maybe Elon will give us a package plan, 2-for-1 special for the holiday seasons on Starlink.
That'd be great. Tim Rogers, you can leave now. We don't need that kind of negativity in this
chat. Tim Rogers, what's up, brother? Well, thank you for the beers because I took them in my Grab 'em in the Brisket, the Texas Barbecue Podcast Pick 'em pool, which I am currently at, I think, 11 and something right now for this past week. So I came back. I'm doing well. There is Jeff Costa. What's up, brother? I dropped the link in the text with you and Jared. If at some point you want to stop in and say hi once the festivities kick off. Who else is here? Wait a minute. Move that. There we go. Up. Joe's Meat Market. Gabriel and the crew. What's up? They had a nice visitor this morning. Uncle Steve and the girls. Well, at least I saw a picture of Uncle Steve and Laney. So they were there at Joe's Meat Market for breakfast. Pat Cullen, what's up? Matt Pereira, I'm assuming I'm going to see you shortly. Tom's Food Factory, what's up? We're chatting around, and there is this other one in there called Sun Kissed Gypsy, and the emoji looks like my wife. Yes, it is. That is her new YouTube and Instagram, following that. So if you already were following her and friends with her, obviously you have it instead of the Mrs. Mags and all that. So she is upstairs with the 2 children, probably trying to kill them because they've been fucking assholes lately. And I'll say it. And yeah, you hear me up there. Stomp on the floor if you can hear me. Nice try, Dutch. But they are preparing the lasagna for Christmas Eve. They're making it tonight, so all we got to do is throw it in Christmas Eve because Mrs. Maggs and I both have to work tomorrow and Wednesday. So preparation tonight. And I'll get into preparation tonight because, be honest with you, I am soaring pissed off right now. But that's a funny story. And let's just say the people at the counter didn't expect the fat Irish guy to understand some Spanish, but we'll get into that shortly. Brother Lep, what's happening? Merry Christmas, brother. Folks, Merry Christmas. It is here. 2, 3 short days away, depending on how you want to look at it. I'm a strong believer in 2, being it all kicks off on Christmas Eve. Pulled pork lasagna is what Mama Mags is making. Oh, yeah. That's right. Always crying. Just think you can go laugh my fucking ass off. I love you, Jeff. Get in. Hit the link, brother. Hit the link. Come into festivities. But, folks, let's get to the regular stuff first without any further ado before the rants and the laughs start. Tonight's episode brought to you by Uncle Steve Shake. We know him, we love him. Uncle Steve, a true gentleman, loves the passion of barbecue and seasoning making. 19 amazing flavors. The sauce with no name. Always small batch. Wants the freshest product to you whenever you get it, however you get it. He mixes the shakes. He bottles the shakes, packages, labels, ships, the whole nine. He's answering emails. He's answering phone calls. The man wears all the hats. And we can't thank him enough for everything he does with us and his continued support of the show for many years now. So, Uncle Steve, thank you. The deals are still going. 3 bottles, $10. Holiday pack, $40. 14 sample bottles, customizable. Put Johnny Mags or Pit Life Barbecue in the comments of your order, and you never know. Santa might add a little something else to that. Ain't that right, Jeff? But yeah, follow him along on Facebook at Uncle Steve Shake Nation. And also UncleSteveShake.com. Uncle Steve Shake some on everything. Also brought to you by Joe's Meat Market, the diamond of Royce City, Texas. Gabriel and his crew do an amazing job. Incredible lines of protein. You need a certain thickness, he's got you covered. You need something that he might not have. He'll work with you to get it in. And after speaking with him last week, man, he is pushing protein out there like crazy. Fresh produce brought in daily. All us comp guys and backyards got us covered with multiple lines of rubs, seasoning, sauces, injections, marinades, smoky wood products, splits, chips, chunks, pellets, charcoal. And don't forget, check out the Joe's Meat Market house line. I believe Gabriel said they're up to 15 different ones. A couple regular seasons, then regular, smoked paprika, salt, pepper, all that stuff. Check it out. And while you're there, you feel a little hungry, got you covered. Gabriel's mom's behind the counter whipping up some of the freshest cuisine out there. So grab a bowl, grab a plate, have a seat with the boys, talk what we love, make a new friend, enjoy the barbecue community. Like I said, if you're ever in the Royce City, Texas area, swing by Joe's Meat Market. Tell them Mag sent you. Remember, folks, Joe's Meat Market for the win. All right. Mrs. Mags is asking, what's everyone else cooking in favorite dishes? All right. Well, I just picked out my holiday roast, and I'm doing a turkey, and I'm doing the Portuguese stuffing. Picked up the chorizo last night. We're good to go, and God knows what else. Larry Vaughn, afternoon from South Jersey. Merry Christmas from me and the old man's backyard barbecue team. Merry Christmas, Larry. Appreciate you, brother. And yeah, guys, there's no structure tonight. Obviously, you see right now, I am joined by Daddy Dutch, and we also have our first one jumping in the green room, who am excited, and we will bring him up momentarily. But Dutch, you're looking very festive tonight in the red, and we didn't even discuss this.
No, I just grabbed this. This is a B&B Smokehouse shirt I got when we were down in San Antonio this past fall. So
nice. And I am rocking the holiday Bucky. Bucky's represent Christmas Bucky. But so you ready to do this, brother? We're gonna have a Christmas party. I sent the link out to a bunch of people, and we're gonna have people jumping in, having a good old time.
I'm kind of
All
worried.
that good shit.
Kind of worried what I see down
Yeah. We had a lovely chat last Thursday night after their show. And I said, yo, Christmas party, let's go, let's go. But all right, without any further ado, let's bring my brother in. I'm excited. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, the bitch himself, Mr. Oh, what the fuck? Fat fingers. Mr. Jan Moore
What
of
up,
the
fellas?
Grab 'em in the Brisket podcast. Jan,
Yeah.
what's up, brother?
Hey, man, just another day getting closer to Christmas. I still have not bought anything yet. So, true in fashion, last moment, I'm going to go crazy and try to buy the world. And yeah, that's it, you know. So, yeah.
Good,
What about you
brother.
guys?
Good.
Yeah. Listen, I know it's Christmas, but I'm going to go ahead and say cheers really quick. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah.
There we go. Kick this off right. Oh man. Yeah, just literally walked through the door a couple minutes ago, about quarter of. Hopped on, fired the computer up, and we were ready to go. But yeah, so
Right.
clearly John got you the list. You know, I
Yep.
texted him this afternoon with the link and all that. So yeah, you know, you're the first in. Like I said, John, I'm assuming he sent it to James, and I know Chef, Robert Rocha. Sent it to Aaron Leslie, Waypoint Boys, and we're gonna see who pops in, but we're gonna put it in the chat in a few moments for whoever else. I know Brother Lep will jump in. We'll have some fun with him.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? We might even get a little picture of a little feline balloon knot. If you know, you know. But Jen, what has been going on, brother? The show is going strong. You had the annual Christmas episode last week and
Yep.
did the holiday beers and the gift guides of what you guys wanted, because the week before you did the what you don't want, which was very interesting. And it made a hell of a lot of sense. If I'm not going to buy it for myself, do not buy
That's right.
it.
That's right. Yeah, we were trying to come up with a way, just kind of be unique a little bit. And I thought that was kind of unique. John came up with, how about we go with things we don't want, things that we don't want you to buy for other people, especially if they're in barbecue already. That means they have the ancillary stuffs already. And so it just kind of made a lot of sense. But yeah. And just to be fair, my wife does jump on that show. And I guarantee you, she did not pay attention to any of those things. And I'm going to wind up with another set of spatulas or another set of tongs or whatever else. So it is what it is.
Thanks, bro. You want to come and say hi? Get your fat head down here.
there.
Look at the salad on this kid.
Oh yeah.
Look at the resemblance. You know what
That's
I mean?
great. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like the
salad.
north end of a horse, and you look like the south end of a northbound horse.
Oh man.
Hey, the trusty Christmas hat with my little. Hold on. Make sure this works. I think I changed the batteries. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna annoy the shit out of me. 6 to 12, baby. Whoop.
Yep.
Brother Steven, what's up? Merry Christmas, brother. Happy holidays, coming to us live from Trinidad and Tobago. Simon, what's happening? Yeah, so Jan, before JJ showed up, your wife is going to probably get you a couple of things you don't want just on principle.
Yeah, she just it's one of those things. She's like, you know what? I haven't seen him use a new pair of tongs in a while. Let's get him some of those. So, but it's okay. It's Christmas. Just be thankful you got something. So yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
And if anybody's interested, message me because I have a few items for sale. They're wonderful barbecue and grilling kits. So you have your knife that won't cut air. You got the meat tongs, the tongs that don't bend. The only thing good in those are the little skewers.
Yeah,
That's the only thing in those sets that are worth a shit. But no, there is literally 8 of them in the garage stacked up under the toolboxes or wherever the hell I can put them. But oh yeah, but those are one of the things. We have so much stuff, and we always need more, ladies, before they catch me on that one.
yep,
But obviously within price reason, if I'm not gonna buy it, do not buy it.
yep,
If I'm willing, something I'm interested in, fine. But just don't go out and these go to any Walmart on the face of this planet right now and walk down the holiday gift aisle. And y'all know the aisle I'm talking about. The one with all the gift boxes.
mm-hmm.
So you get the different barbecue sauces and the hot sauces and those I'm sorry, I do not need Budweiser barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
Stuff like that. The only ones that are worth and it's probably a little questionable are the summer sausage boxes with the half-ass makeshift charcuterie board attached. Those you might be able to get away with those, but the rest of the stuff, no. Go down the regular seasoning aisle, and they have plenty of brand name stuff, you know, from so many people. Get me some of those. Anything
yep,
that rhymes with Blues Hog,
yep,
Cosmo, Killer Hogs, things like that in that of aisle.
mm-hmm.
Stay away from the goddamn barbecue gifts boxes, people. Do us all a favor because we will lie right to your face with a smile. I love it. I can't wait to use it.
That's it.
You use it to put under the smoker to balance it,
Yep,
to level
yep.
it off. Pat Cullen, I'm getting hot dogs. Yeah, of course I am. The Moose, what's up? Quentin Nelson, Merry Christmas, brother. Merry Christmas. So what else is another cheers, gentlemen? Merry
Cheers,
Christmas, Happy
cheers, cheers.
Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, all of it. Someone in here. Yep, absolutely, Left. I got you, bro. Let me figure out if I remember how to fucking do this. They changed everything up here.
Hold on. I'll take care of it.
No, new layout. Manage layout. Yeah, but yeah, if you can put it in there. I haven't played with any of these buttons. Well, maybe I did. No, I didn't. Screw it.
Yeah,
Let Dutch figure it out.
he's got it.
Okay. Yeah, done.
I did speak to
So
James earlier. I think he's going to jump in here soon too.
good. Yeah, like I said, we're just gonna hang out tonight. A couple days before Christmas, we'll just tell stories, lies, have a few cocktails, solve the world's
Mhm.
problems. So, Jan, I actually do have a question for you.
Sure.
Obviously, I'm a religious follower of the show. I'm with you guys every Wednesday or Thursday nights, depending on what works best for you guys. Tell me more about these smoked crackers. They
Uh,
sound incredible. And from what I'm seeing, they got quite a line of actually some different stuff, huh? It's
they
more of
sure
a
do.
snack company, if you will, rather than, straight crackers.
Yep. Yep. They're definitely expanding. This is we used to 20 years ago, we used to make these firecrackers, with crackers and red pepper flake and a ranch pepper. I mean, a ranch packet and some oil. And we used to mix it all thing up, and then we'd put them in the oven for a little bit and bake them off and throw them back into a Ziploc bag, and they were fantastic, right? And
Yep.
it's I think it's genius that they took this, something that's kind of been around for a little bit and kind of put their twist on it and have expanded into a complete product line. So yeah, Smokehouse Crackers, they are as good as we say they are. I mean, of course, we have our favorite ones. Not everyone to me is as good as the other one, but there's something there for everyone. If that kind of makes sense. Even a sweet and spicy one they just come out with. So it's unique. And I don't know how. I think maybe we had contacted them or they contacted us and, hey, we'd like to send you a couple packages or something. Try them out. Let us know what you think. And that's one thing I will say we're pretty honest with is if we don't like it, we're going to tell you we don't like it. This ain't for us. And that just happened actually with it was a beef jerky that was sent to us, but it's one of those it was a I can't remember the name of the beef jerky itself, but it was like a carnivore jerky or something like that, but it did not taste good to me. It was more like cardboard. It was super thin. I don't know, not really a chew to it. The whole thing about it, we probably roasted them on the show by accident, not really thinking about what we were saying or whatever else, but we were really honest about it. After that, they did not contact us for anything else, which is okay. We weren't going to be the guys anyways. So if somebody else likes it, that's on them. But they asked for an honest feedback, and we gave it to them. So
Nice.
yeah,
Now, Jan, have you met this gentleman to my left, your right,
yeah,
just underneath me? You kind of
Hey, yeah,
look alike.
nice to
You
meet
know what I mean?
everybody.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that beef jerky tasted like crap. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It was a weird beef flavor. It wasn't very salty, and I get it was supposed to be healthy and just trying to get your proteins in, but yeah, no, wasn't for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
No, yeah,
Nice.
James. So James is 8 minutes older than I am. And ironically, I'm in my back patio right now and I can see his house. We're actually backyard neighbors. So I could have been over there and in his garage watching the game and posted up, but I was here at my house in the back patio doing the same thing. So it's weird that we're so close together, but yet we're on the same podcast. But whatever.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
James,
Hey, what's up,
Merry
guys?
Christmas,
Yeah,
brother.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Cheers.
Christmas. Cheers.
Cheers.
What you sipping on? Anything good?
Just hydrating up.
Uh,
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Yeah,
Don't worry. I'll drink his for him. Don't worry. I got you,
there you
man.
go, Dan.
Got you.
Nice. But nice. But thanks, boys. We're gonna, like I said, the end of the year. It's like we really gonna try to put something together on this one. It's like, no, it's Christmas. Let's just throw a party. Throw the link
Yeah.
out to whoever, a bunch of people, put it in the chat, and let's roll. Whatever happens. Thank God we're not FCC regulated.
Yep.
Love it.
So
Yep.
let it rip. So I'm going to start with you, Dutch, on this one. Seeing we were talking about food menus of Mama Mag's upstairs with preparations for Christmas Eve. What is on the Daddy Dutch household menu for the next few days? Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, all that good stuff.
It's really, first of all, hi James, how are you? Jan, you're still a bitch. But I love
Thanks, Dutch. Appreciate it. Yeah.
we keep it pretty simple around here. My family's literally all over the country. We're more likely to get together in the summer months than we are over Christmas because the closest one is 5 hours away, and the one is on the Gulf Coast in Florida. So, take that for what it's worth. Ours is pretty simple. Meat and cheese tray, Christmas Eve, just sitting around the house. Get rid of the littles, which are now 19 and 22. And then Mrs. Dutch and I'll sit around and have some shrimp cocktail. That's about it. Christmas, not Sunday. Older kids, grandkids come over, hang out for a little bit. Then the rest of the day we end up at the in-laws, and that's what I'm doing the brisket chili for, because that'll be about a 6-hour event of partaking and eating and partaking and partaking and eating. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
So we're not doing prime rib. We're not doing anything big, extravagant. We never have. So pretty simple over here, nice and easy, and everything's disposable. So the trash man on Tuesday can haul it all away.
Yeah, I love it. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. We're just gonna get in, get out, get in. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah. James, what do you have going on, or are you two combining efforts, seeing with neighbors and brothers and family and all that stuff?
Yes. No, I'm glad you asked, Johnny. Yeah, it is a combined effort. We're gonna have Christmas Eve over at Jan's house. I imagine we're probably gonna have Christmas over at Jan's house, or we may watch football over at my house. But either way, we're gonna be together celebrating. But I think the menu is still kind of up in the air. I think we're still trying to figure that out. There's been a lot of stuff that's been thrown around, like our traditional. We'll go like the Mexican food route. We'll grill up some fajitas. We'll get some tamales and whatever, just a smorgasbord of just whatever we throw together. That's typically what we've done in the past. Jan will make some badass beans. And then we'll just sit around and enjoy everybody's company and have fun. So I think we're leaning towards going something a little bit different this year. Jan mentioned pizza, but I don't think Mexican's not off the table completely. You never know. We can get into maybe cooking a brisket. We haven't discussed that. I'm just my days are just kind of like running all through together because I've been off for like a week or so, and I got like another week and a half to go. So I'm enjoying life. Maybe we'll do a brisket. I don't know.
Yeah, I can definitely see a brisket coming out. So yeah, I think we're gonna do the Mexican food. I may make some dough. Let's see, tomorrow. I may make dough tomorrow. And then have it proofed and ready to go for Wednesday or maybe for Thursday for Christmas Day to fire off some wood-fired pizzas. So that's something that I've been thinking about doing. But I don't know. Every year it seems like it's Mexican food, and then we always throw something else into the mix. There's ribs, there's brisket, there's a pulled pork, or we're doing pork steaks. We'll cut those pork butts down into 1.5 inch steaks and grill those things off, and yeah, they're just so good. So the options are bountiful right now. So
nice. Yeah, why did you put it in the chat?
Because he's busy talking.
You're on the goddamn screen. You fucking interrupt anybody else any goddamn time. All of a sudden now, the Christmas spirit, you want to be gentlemanly?
Hey, I love it. You could have interrupted. Come on.
Yeah.
I was just thinking while you're about pizzas, you're talking about Mexican food. I was like, screw it, taco pizza. You cover both.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't think we're not going to do that either.
Just don't burn the lettuce this time, damn it.
You're right. Right.
Yeah. Now, your brisket chili. We've done brisket. We've done chili in the past. That usually, my in-laws, that was kind of a staple of having chili every Christmas Eve. So I mean that's not off the table. I talked with Jan. We haven't done them yet, but have an idea to do these like chili cheese jalapeno poppers. Haven't got those out yet, but man, we got to start with the chili. So we got to make a batch of chili so we can crank out those poppers.
Johnny, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh yes, jalapeno Dutch's jalapeno popper sandwiches.
There you go.
And that's
There
with
it
the
is.
M. No, it wasn't the N with the M. Sandwiches. Now I have to bring this up. Chef Johnny. I think I texted you the link if you wanted to jump in. But you're a fucking chef. That's all I'm saying. I'm bringing this comment to the people. If read it, tell the issue is what it is. It's gonna take a fucking minute. Oh, there it was. God damn it. He's making dough, chicken fried with cream gravy. Okay.
Okay. Nice. Hell yeah.
I'm no English expert, but isn't he talking about the deer on that one and not the actual yeast flour?
He is
Or do I not know how to spell fucking dough?
okay. Hold on, Johnny.
UGH.
Any bit of action. He is making chicken fried steak with venison and cream gravy.
Yep. And it sounds good.
Yeah.
See, and I'm thinking Texan right now because of this.
Yep.
Well, gee, I wonder who I was out to eat with when I bought this. I believe he's in the green room.
Let's bring it so he can fucking yell at me. Yeah, what do you want, old man? Jeff?
You should probably. Do you guys see him on screen? I just see him in the green room.
No, I don't see him.
I see him right here. Here, let me drop him off. Go ahead. See, you can play with it.
Let's lose it.
All right, explain yourself, old man.
Can you hear us, Chef?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Am I in there now?
Okay.
Yes, sir, you are.
You're in there now.
All right, good
Explain
deal.
yourself, old man.
What's that? I'm making dough? That one?
Yes.
Yeah, deer meat, buddy. A doe is a female deer.
Yeah, a doe, a deer, a female deer. Yeah, I'm back in third grade. I get that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna chicken fry her with cream gravy. I said I'm making dough also.
Okay, but
A play on the word dough.
see, this is what happens because we've been already drinking. So you could have just put it in. I'm making chicken fried venison with cream gravy. Makes it simple.
Hey,
Simple. Listen, you remember as you say it all the time. I'm the Yankee. You
definitely are that.
Shit out. You got to spell shit out to me.
So, anyways, yes, I said I'm making dough, but actually I'm not. I just thought that sounded funny, so I put it in there.
All right, then the Freaking was about 6'3", right over my
So
head. Okay, good.
anyways,
I
we're doing individual Wellingtons. Kids aren't going to be here for Christmas, so me and Libby and her mom, I'm making individual Wellingtons for us, and we're doing that on Christmas Day. And you know, gonna do that. We'll see the kids on the 27th, I think, and I'm doing prime rib that night.
nice,
That sounds
nice.
good.
So is Miss Libby around?
Well, she was, but she made me leave because y'all were cussing too much.
Damn it! I already knew it. I knew it. Sorry, Miss Libby.
All right, for you. I got you covered. And Chef, when you see Miss Libby, tell her thank you very much for the lovely Christmas card.
I'll do that. I will do. We were both sitting in the bunkhouse, and I got out and walked toward the house to get a little closer to the wireless signal because things were kind of breaking up and not sounding great out there. So I'm actually on the back porch hanging out, which you've been to before, but Johnny Mags won't ever show up over here. So
Hey, there's a few states I am not allowed to visit, but Texas
Okay.
is one that I am still welcomed in.
hey, here you go,
But who
guys. I'm gonna.
knows? You
Hey,
might you might put an end to that.
Johnny Mac.
will this turn around? I'm gonna take y'all in the bunkhouse.
Oh,
I don't know if this will turn around. I may have to turn the phone around. Y'all guys, hey Lib, plug the lights in on that thing. I'm gonna show y'all
Say
our
please. Say
please,
please.
please.
You show Miss Libby respect. You're welcome, Miss
Just
Libby. Sorry for
so
my foul potty mouth earlier.
she is gonna plug this thing in. So you and your guests need to see this. But our Christmas village decoration,
Oh shit, the Christmas Village.
it is we had a party last night to debut it to friends and family. And we had, I don't know, about 40 people over here, I guess, that came over. I did charcuterie boards, Libby baked all day. And the freezer, by the freezer.
did Mags? Did you get an invite for that? Because I seem to have missed.
No, y'all did not get an
No,
invite. This was,
I did
by
not get
invitation
an
only.
invite for that. And
Yeah.
even though I've been pumping his tires for the past 4 years about this Christmas village he sets up everything, you'd think a brother would show some love.
Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you?
That's weird because James and I are in Texas, and we didn't get an invite either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't
That
get the
was,
invite either. You're
was
closer
so
than all
weird.
of us.
Well,
Yeah,
there's a social hierarchy on the invitations that went out.
sure.
So
It makes sense. It makes sense. Sure.
I know how to get there. So
we got a few. Turn on the black one, Lib. The black one's not turned on. Yeah, the
Did-
black
Chef,
power strip. So yeah, what you got?
did you set everything up instead of in the house in the living room
Yeah,
this year?
we went to the bunkhouse this year. It got bigger.
Awesome.
So here we go. Can y'all see that?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
So James, just if you really want to get away from your brother, Chef Johnny's place south of San Antonio for sale. House, pool,
It's right there.
bunkhouse, outdoor kitchen,
Push that button right there, Lynn.
Nice.
and then
South
you
of San Antonio. All right.
Yeah, here we go, guys.
get away from Jan a little bit.
That's a 1963 Lionel in our village. I'm gonna stop it. In 1963,
When you were 40.
Libby's. Yeah, actually, I was one. Lionel put out a train for you could for 4 can labels and $10.95 they would send you a train. Libby's cousins got this train. Their grandfather their dad owned a grocery store, and he had got it for his kids. And it got handed off to Libby. But if y'all will look close at the train, can y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Barely. Is
What
there
does
any
that
way to
say
blow
there?
up to put his camera up?
Can y'all see what it says there?
I can't.
Can you
Look,
not? The box car, okay? So we'll go here. The box car right there, and the tanker here that has the vats on it. That's Libby's crushed pineapple and Libby's tomato juice.
Oh,
So
nice.
Libby's train actually has Libby's name on it,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. And it's a
That's good.
1963 model. There goes my 1999 trolley, Christmas Santa's Christmas trolley.
all right, turn
But
it, turn it
turn it
around.
back around.
Turn the goddamn turn the damn camera around.
So there's the trolley. There's her train. But yeah, we expanded it up to 75 homes this year. Santa's all the way at the top. And then it comes down the hill.
The
Most
trolley.
of ours are the Dickens period.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's parts. The new one this year added was Fizwig's Warehouse, and that actually is Scrooge with the ghost of Christmas past looking at himself having fun and dancing at Christmas. So that's one of the new ones this year that we enjoyed having. But
Wow, the
it was
year.
a lot. So we debuted it with friends and family last night, and came out pretty cool. But
Nice.
y'all
Chef,
can see it.
how many actual pieces do you have?
I don't know. I don't know. We have how many houses didn't go in the display, Lib? About 10, maybe?
No.
How
You got
many?
more that didn't?
We have some that we don't think fit real good in here. We had a couple of duplicates, so they don't make it in. But there's this year. There's 75 houses, and that includes barns, and things like that, that are in there. And then you add all the people that are in here. Gosh, 100. Oh, there you go. Here's another new one this year. I'll show you this. Ashby Manor. So they're dancing in the manor this year. That's a new one. Okay, we have most of these are called Department 56,
Yes.
and they are the Dickens series. I just picked up this one. It came in about 3 days ago. But this was the village. So that's from your country up around there, Mags. This is New England village. They're selling pot-bellied stoves, and here's some guys carrying one into a house. So that's my most recent. But I don't know. What do you think? We have 100 people, maybe, Lib?
100? Oh, no, we have more than that.
Okay, so we got all the people. And then you add things like, this isn't included as a house. It's just showing that there's a pond and
Yeah.
well, yeah, there's Santa Clauses all over it. I have a couple of homemade log cabins, a log cabin church, and a bait house. The church made me think, we saw this and it made me think of, there's a Catholic church in Grand Teton National Park. Doesn't look like that church, but when I saw this in a junk shop, I thought, hey, that makes me think about that church up in the Grand Teton. So we bought that log cabin church and
And
brought it
only
home.
in the South can you have a church and a bait shop next to each
Yeah, right. You notice that. Bait shop and the church are side by side there. But yeah, so it took a lot of work. Libby and I worked really hard on getting this together. Our granddaughter will get to see it on the 27th. She's 4 now. And the other thing I would say I'm excited about is we have the 12 days of Christmas. So if you look, they all have a piece of gold on them. That's a partridge in a pear tree. That's our 2 turtle doves. There are 3 French hens. The lady's feeding the French hens over at the farm. 4 calling birds in town. So we have the full set of mixed through here. If you look, you can find all the 12 days of Christmas. Yeah, here's our drummers drumming, and there is our pipers piping. They're playing bagpipes. But here's a neat story, and I bet you none of y'all know this. No bit of trivia. At one time, Christians, they weren't allowed. They was outlawed, some of the things. I don't know where, but this is the story of the 12 days of Christmas. Because hold up your hand if you think that's a religious song. Nobody's going to hold up their hand, right? But to be able to sing their song and get away with it where people wouldn't know it, they disguised it. So the partridge in a pear tree is Jesus Christ. The um, uh, the birds, the two is the Old and New Testament. The three French hens are the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Four calling birds are the Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The five golden rings. There's a guy with the five golden rings there. Are the Torah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. So every day represents something from the Bible, and they could sing this song, and people didn't realize they were singing gospel songs, but they could do it, and somebody came up with it. So kind of a cool bit of trivia for people out there. 63 years old. I've never heard that in my life till about 2 weeks ago. So
because you finally listened to your wife.
it wasn't. She didn't know it either.
Oh.
She didn't know it. And one thing that's totally. She knows a lot, but not that. That's what y'all hear. This is interesting too. It doesn't fit our deal, but this is everybody see the Alpine Village with the guy blowing the Alpine horn?
So
Well,
hold on.
did y'all
Don't
see
you
it?
say it, Dutch. Don't you say a fucking word.
So, anyways,
Ricola.
Ricola, right? This summer, some of y'all guys know we went to Italy and Switzerland this summer. Well, we were having a traditional Swiss meal in Lucerne, Switzerland, and there was a very interactive, people singing, people trying to yodel, go down the list. And they brought my daughter on stage to try to blow the Alp horn. And she did a very feeble job of it. She did get a sound out of this big, 12-foot long horn. But Libby saw that in an antique shop here the other day, and she's like, I got to buy that for Haley. She blew the Alp horn in Switzerland, so
All right.
we picked that up. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. And I've taken over a barbecue show talking Christmas, but there's a reason for this season, and that's the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
There you
And
go.
so a little bit of my trivia, and y'all guys got to listen to what I do, and I do the fun. This is, if somebody's wondering, this is all styrofoam and paper mache.
Oh, wow.
Is what I make it out of. We save the tunnel every year. The tunnel that the train goes through is saved every year. That mountain and that mountain, Libby did save last year, so it saved me a lot of time. Normally, I paint the river, and this year we found a ceramic river. If y'all look at that, goes up to our gin distillery with the moving water wheel.
Oh,
But that saved me a lot of time that I didn't have to paint that river in on the display this year by using those pieces. So,
Chef,
what
book was the gin distillery in the Bible? Is that right?
that one was well, since a lot of this is Dickens, you will see this in Dickens's story because so the Christmas Carol, right, was Scrooge over there. This one, Deadlock Arms. Lady Deadlock was kind of the evil lady in a book called Bleak House, written by Charles Dickinson. And their wealth, they said they lived in town, but their true wealth was seen at their estate, and that was their estate was Chesney walled, and a walled would be like a large open field area. So evidently they had a big farm in the country, and so a lot of this is from London during the period of Dickens' time, late 1800s, or New England. That New England piece I showed you a while ago, Johnny, in the honor of you, we got the Potbelly that came out of the New England Village series. But most of these are Dickens and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of fun. We have a lot of sinners in this town because we have a whole bunch of churches. We have the log cabin church, and we got a church here, and let's see, there's another church somewhere over here. Anyways, we got about 4 or 5 churches in here. These people need Jesus real bad.
He's
So
giving us gold.
yeah,
Chef, you're giving us gold. Did you just call me fat? The New England pot belly, Johnny, you're representing?
well, not Potbelly, but I mean the stoves, the Potbelly stoves. We're from the New England area, so
Yeah, yeah.
Although you might have a little Ponzo on you there, Mags, you know,
Oh God.
That's cool.
especially
Hey,
since you're going to be retiring. And of course, there's our schoolhouse, since Libby and I are both school teachers, right? And we have a private school over here. So yeah, you know,
what's the time it takes to put that together?
we started the week of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So that
Yeah.
week, we were off from school, so we started working on it. Then we pulled it down, started putting it together. Last year, it was this end minus about 6 inches right here. This it was about right here. So we added this
Yeah,
on to this
been
end,
there.
and it went to about right here. So this L was added because we had about another 12 houses to add this year. So we had to enlarge it. And it's got a 2x4 frame under it, and I set 1-inch thick styrofoam in it, 2 layers to give me some rigidity on that. And then we go to town. We use a lot of paper mache. There's some built-in like cobblestone that's plastic that we can unroll, but this is all paper mache cobblestone down here. Where Libby, the town square, Libby, and you can see the cobblestone peek through the snow in different places. So she glued all that down. Under my train is sand from outside, so we put glue down. I traced where the train would be, uh, took up the track, put glue, went outside and grabbed some sand, came here and poured it on it, and then vacuumed up. What I didn't vacuum up is the bed for my train. And yeah, it's how long we've been doing this year? About 10 years, maybe.
Hmm.
So Libby started off with maybe a half dozen, 8 houses, and then it went to about 10 or 12, and then I started helping her, and it went to like 20 something, and then 30 something, and then 40, and it's been growing every year. I'm not sure we will get any bigger from this one, but yeah, kind of fun.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's
Very
very
cool.
cool. Thanks for sharing
Yeah.
that.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, there you go. So, our part of our Christmas is this, and we do this every year, and this year got bigger, and we're excited about what's going on. So, Merry Christmas to all y'all fine people out there listening to the podcast. Yeah, we like it. It's something to do, and I'm glad I could share it with y'all. Dutch and Mags and I. Mags and I have met. We go to Dutch has been to the house, so me and Dutch have seen each other a few times.
Here you go,
But
Chef.
what's
There
that?
it is. Little B&B charcoal.
No,
Yeah,
B&B
yeah.
Smokehouse.
Oh, small. Okay, I see it. I see it.
Oh, I took you to B&B. Oh, do you have the shirt on?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Cool. That's on the south side of San Antonio. Buddy of mine's got it there, 30, almost 40 years open.
Good
So,
joint. Really good joint.
yeah, good barbecue there. And he cooks some great chicken, man. I wish I could cook chicken as good as him, but
Johnny, I'm going to tell you one thing. This place will forever be.
what's that?
It will. No, wrong, Johnny. Your chef. That's Johnny.
All right.
B&B will ever be forever etched in my brain because I heard in that restaurant, I heard somebody swear that I never thought I'd hear swear.
No.
Mm. Mm.
Did my wife cuss at
What
that
did
restaurant?
you do?
Yeah, what was said?
Mm.
It was
Dutch said he
probably
heard. Go ahead. Dutch is telling the story. Listen, Liv.
the least offensive of swear words she could say. And I guarantee you it's something all 5 of us have said today, but not her. Shit.
There it is.
She,
Jan,
I don't know. I guess what was going on at that? What did we say at B&B that you would have cussed at, Liv?
She was.
At B&B?
Yes. She was talking about the her boss at school.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
acceptable.
yeah. There you go. She goes, there you go. There you go. Understood.
That's
there you
so.
go.
Anyways, I've probably manipulated this enough, but We're gonna have a
Seeing I'm
good Christmas.
good. And seeing I'm crying because of Dutch. Thank you very much.
What'd I do?
You're going straight to hell.
You don't change your ways. Not to.
You're an evil man. You're an evil man doing that. Now, granted, he was, there was some low hanging fruit there, but still, Jesus, man, oh man. So, Jen, who was joining you there? Someone else had popped in.
Yeah,
Was that
that
the
was
lovely
my
bride?
yeah, that was my wife. She was going to say hello, but she goes, "No, I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to interrupt." I said, "Just say Merry Christmas really quick." She said, "No, no, 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 no." I said, "Okay." So she's off. She's going to go take a shower and get ready for bed.
So it's
There
my
you
fault. My fault. Your wife
No,
didn't get in. That's
no,
all right.
no, no. It just wasn't a good time to interrupt. So I had a limited window.
You can always up there and go, "Hey, chef, shut up. We got something we got to do."
Oh no, oh
Well,
no.
we've all been brought up to respect our elders.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thoughtful of you.
He's really old.
Very old.
Yeah.
He
Like you
married,
said,
he
he was
married
what?
a young lady, but chef is old.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was 3 when I married her. That's what.
You're
Yes,
good. You're good.
she is doing some substitute vice principal work this year since she officially retired. She's working as a substitute. So we needed a VP on my campus, and she went onto the campus her first day on there about 3 weeks ago. And our officer, we have a gentleman and a lady officer, and the lady goes, "Well, hello, Miss Stewart." And she's looking at her and, "Oh, hi," thinking, did she know me when I was working here before, or how does this young lady know me? She goes, "I know you don't know me, but you taught me." So Libby's going, "Okay, when did I teach you?" She goes, "When I was in second grade, you were my teacher." So the year John was born is when Libby was in Somerset. So you're talking about 90, 91, 92 is when she was in Somerset. John was born in 91, so she was there 2 or 3 years. So this girl went through Libby's class in the early 90s, and Libby goes, "How did you recognize me?" She goes, "Oh, ma'am, you haven't changed a bit." So I told Libby, I said, "Well, honey, you know what that means?" I said, "That means either you look really good now, or back in the early 90s, you looked really old."
Chef, you should have cut it off after the first line.
Yep.
Yeah,
Funny.
she didn't appreciate that one.
Oh no, I'm surprised you're still breathing, to be honest.
That's why she loves me, Dutch. I keep her blood flowing.
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
sure her heart is pumping well.
yeah. You keep her blood pressure up, her anxiety up.
Attaboy. So, what does everybody got going on for family holiday traditions? James, what do you got rolling on with the family holiday traditions that you and that young Jan were brought up with that you guys might, still carry on together today?
Man, we had, I think we talked about on the show, we had a holiday tradition as far as like opening up gifts on Christmas Eve. But really, the tradition, I mean, like many people, is just getting together with your family, and over the later, I guess, course of the years where the holidays have kind of transitioned over to my house and Jan's house. I think we're still in the process of probably developing our own little traditions that we do. Nothing really outside of the box or crazy. It's just getting together with our families and just spending time with each other.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we gotta move it up. I mean, there's a lot of football on and a lot of sports on. That's something that we've always kind of popped into and watched. But I think we gotta up this up up a little bit and maybe bring in like a competitive family game night or something to get everybody involved. And I'm trying to think about that. I've been thinking about the last couple of days if I can't come up with like maybe a handful of games to play while we're all here to maybe win some cash or something. So we'll see.
Nice, nice,
Mhm.
nice. How about you, Dutch?
You know, the missus and I, we do our own gift exchange Christmas Eve, and then all Christmas, you know, that's for the kids and grandkids. So we just kind of do our own thing Christmas Eve. The rest of the times for the younger ones, and then like I said, Christmas Day is when we go over to her side and have 4 generations together, close to 80 people. It's yeah,
Damn.
yeah, yeah. It's a lot. You got to remember, my wife is one of 6.
Mhm.
Oh
5,
wow. Yeah, I think that's
That's
kind of
being proud.
for James and I, our family has gotten so small over the last probably few years that, we were spending time at Amy's family's house, and we were at, our family's house, and we were always running around. Christmas was always a day of just running around, right? Trying to see everybody you could see and everything else. And, through the years, you start losing loved ones, and then your house becomes the house. And so we don't have immediate family that's anywhere close to us. We got family in Missouri and family in North Texas, so it just makes it a little harder. So we've got to come up with some things to set the tone for these younger ones.
No, absolutely, absolutely. I hear you on that. Things get smaller over the years, unfortunately.
Hmm.
One reason or another, and geography plays a lot of it. And I found that out with when I moved up here. So where my family, it's an hour and a half, 2 hours, you know, from where I grew up. The other members of my family are down in the South Shore, Massachusetts, so that's like 3 hours.
Hmm.
So we're kind of isolated up here. But like you said, we're starting to build, I guess, our own still in that process. The kids are getting a bit older and figuring it out, but I still always, keep what I always have done. Christmas Eve we'll break out all the DVDs of all the old Christmas specials that we all grew up with
Die
watching.
Hard, Die with a
Chef,
Vengeance.
you didn't have any of those because TV wasn't invented yet. Um, but you caught up with later on. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll
Hey,
sit
but
there and
when I was a kid, we had like a 12-inch black and white.
did they have a hamster in the back running a wheel to
Pretty,
get the
pretty. No,
projector?
it wasn't a hamster; it was straight running a rat, man. But you know, so you think about this, Johnny. In 3 hours, I couldn't get to another state.
Oh, I know that. I know that. I know
I know
that.
I could get to Mexico, but I could not get out of Texas in 3 hours.
No,
So if I had somebody out of the state, all of my the patriarchs and matriarchs of our family have passed away. My dad's youngest sister is in her early 90s and she has Alzheimer's. So nothing there. I have one other aunt that's 95. That's one of the in-laws, and
Mhm.
she's very weak and very poor. We invited her over last night, but she lives with her daughter. They couldn't make it. But I had some cousins here. There's 21 of us cousins, and some have died, and some have, so it's been thinned down. But originally there was 21 of us, and I had a few of my cousins over here. So family was always a big deal with us. And now, Libby's dad's dead. All of her grandparents are. So, this Christmas be quiet. Mother-in-law, Libby, and I, the kids were gonna spend time, where they need to. And the 27th, we'll see them. But I got together with my sister and two of my nieces and families the other night. And one thing we always did is when it was time to open gifts, we read Luke chapter 2. And mom had us do that. So to reinforce, hey guys, what this is about is the child Jesus Christ that would one day die for our sins. He came here to save us. And so mama would always have us read Luke chapter 2. And it was always kind of the youngest ones that could read. And so this year, the youngest one there is a senior in high school, and so that would be my mom's great granddaughter. She read the Christmas story out of Luke chapter 2. So that's kind of, I'd say, the one tradition that we have all kept up uh, throughout time. My sister does it. My sister that passed away, she did do it until she did. Her daughter still carries that on. That was her daughter that read the other night when my family was together. And so when we get together on the 27th, Haley will do the reading for us. And she's 30 now. So, but she'll be the youngest. She'll be the youngest here.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, Simon sounds like he's really strategically located. 90 minutes to Mexico, 2 hours to the coast, 6 hours everywhere else in Texas. He
Yeah.
might have the ideal spot.
Well,
Yeah,
him and
I think I saw like I read somewhere like if you take like the furthest, like if you take Texas and the furthest part to the very top, that distance is the same as driving from Texas to California.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's 800 and something miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, from side to side and top to bottom is both over 800.
Yeah.
I'm south of San Antonio. Simon's not a long ways from me. So Laredo by road is 130 miles to the border down there. But here to Amarillo is 500 miles, and I still ain't out of the state yet going that way.
Yeah.
But can you get there by morning?
If I leave, the day before.
George
What,
Strait
Dutch?
could.
Rub your head. What, you didn't think I was going to drop that gem?
Oh yeah, no,
Do
that
not
one gets
mess
up
with
all
the
the time.
king of country, okay?
Joe Martinez, Joe's Pit Barbecue. He's 500 miles from me. Over 500. He's in El Paso,
yeah.
so he's 560, 570 from me.
Well,
Out in El Paso, something like that. Where are you two guys from?
Which James and I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just south of Houston, about 30 minutes south of Houston or so. Pearland, that's where we live.
Yep. No, right where it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sure do. Yeah.
there, been through there.
And the
Yeah.
sun.
We travel all the time heading up towards your area going to the Frio River. I mean, at least once a
If you
year,
go to the
twice a
Frio
year.
River, you get pretty close to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm south of San Antonio,
Okay.
south and west. So from here to Uvalde is 70 miles.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that ain't bad.
Yeah. And y'all going to the Frio, I'm assuming that Uvalde area is where y'all headed. Up
Yeah,
north of
we'll
Uvalde.
pass through Hondo and then head up there.
30 miles to Hondo. Yeah. So
Right.
y'all come in I-10 and go 90 to Hondo, go out probably to Sabinal and then head up to Concan or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so you get within 10 miles of the house.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of south of Castroville when y'all go through Castroville.
Okay.
I live on the highest point between San Antonio and Laredo, which is by no means a high spot here. It's, it's 600 feet above sea level or something like that is all. But I can see the lights of Castroville from my front porch.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to go check out the open fire meetup there in Hondo?
I did not get to go. I actually was supposed to do a cook for a barbecue store that weekend. And of course, terrible weekend to plan a cook. And then kind of at the last minute, they were like, hey, we didn't get as many sign up. Let's postpone it. And then something was going on and I didn't go, but I had two of my friends. I think I sent the video to Johnny and Kent. Didn't I send y'all that video of Chud?
And Jared, Andrew.
Yeah, check
Yeah,
barbecue.
so Grill Sergeant and Frack Daddy were over there, and they know that I won't watch a Chud video. And they went and found, hope he's not listening, they went and found him and got him to do a video and sent it to me. Hey, Chef Johnny, why aren't you here? We're missing you. And I was like, you guys suck, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, they sent that to me one night on the way home. But no, I didn't make it over there. I just had things going on that weekend, and when that got canceled, I forgot what else was going on. And our daughter's has epilepsy, so I want to say Libby had to head over to College Station to take care of her. So it's just with her, if she starts having seizures, we kind of get over there as quick as we can and do what we have to there.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which isn't far from y'all. College Station. That's getting over that side of the state.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then the sun-kissed gypsy says, AKA Mrs. Maggs, says, I can probably hit 4 states in 3 hours. That's the beautiful thing about here in New England. Let me think. We're in the Lakes region, so central New Hampshire. So 3 hours. Hell, I can be in Maine in 45 minutes. So Maine, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Vermont, New York. Yeah, five or
Go
six
get some
actually.
lobster. We can go to Maine and get lobster in Maine, huh?
Then come on. Then
well,
come
Hey,
on.
well, I told you what I'm going up there for. So
Yeah, and
what?
you
What?
missed it. It was the weekend of the 7th. They had the horse-drawn carriage rides during the Christmas festival.
Oh.
So
Well, I see
you
carriages
missed
I've
it.
been on. I want to be on a sleigh ride through the snow. Yeah, dashing. I'm dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Now it can be two horse, but I want the sleigh.
the only dash is salt or pepper.
And Scotty.
But yeah,
He
a
knows
sleigh
that dash
ride.
too.
I've been on quite a few carriages, but a sleigh. I want to ride on a. I know you said they had some up there, and I know they got some in
Yeah.
Colorado. Before I die, I am going to go into the frigid north somewhere and get on a sleigh and ride through a snow-covered field on a horse-drawn sleigh. Once I do that, I can go ahead and die.
I'm gonna let you know you're gonna freeze your ass off.
That's all right. That's okay.
Okay.
I stay hot long enough during the year that a little cold for a short period of time will, I drink a little hot chocolate afterwards. That's well, I
It's
don't. And why do I want to do that? Because I do not like being cold, so I have no idea. But that is just something I want to do my whole daggum life.
all right. We'll figure out how to make it happen. We'll figure out how to make it happen. We'll bundle
Hey Dutch,
you
are you
up and
happy?
the whole
I
nine.
got the colored lights out here. They're all white now. Does that make you happy?
Why would
Oh
that make
shit.
you happy?
Well, you used to always go, you got them damn Christmas lights up in there. So I took the string of Christmas lights down and bought some white ones. Like you can tell they're different colors. But now they're no longer Christmas lights. They are all white throughout the whole ceiling of the bunkhouse now.
Say, Chef, speaking of the bunkhouse, that $1 million offer, does that include all the cast iron and all the lantern?
Ooh, let me tell you what, buddy. Cast iron, I don't know. That'd be a tough one. You may have to kick a little in the kitty for the cast iron.
Oh, no, because I'm selling the house and the pool anyway. I just want the bunkhouse.
No, you'd want to keep that. You'd want to keep that pool so when it's really hot in the outdoor kitchen, you can run out and jump in the pool and then come back to the outdoor kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah. 105 is hot.
Yeah.
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 No,
I was in
absolutely.
San Antonio in August. So, yeah, you don't have to tell me about the heat.
Yeah. He came down this summer and it was it was a little toasty when he got here.
But the week we were down there was no humidity. So that's a big deal because we get to 105 up here. But like in August and September, we get what's called corn sweat when the corn is maturing. Okay. It's releasing all its moisture to start drying out. It's nothing to be 95% humidity up here with 95 degrees.
Yeah.
Of course, y'all were up in the hill country most of that time, which isn't quite as bad when y'all were up there at John's.
Yeah, that's one day.
Oh, was that only one day? And
Yeah.
I know, of course, y'all met with us, and I saw you down by the Alamo too.
Yeah.
But what happens with us is, and you guys over there by Houston get that. Now y'all still have the benefit of the Gulf breeze right there in Pearland, but with us, that humidity will roll in off the coast, And when it hits the hills, it'll stop right on top of San Antonio. So we don't have that breeze, the coastal breeze. My son lives in Corpus, so we don't get that coastal breeze to help us stay cool, but we get that freaking humidity that will sit on top of us. And we're 110 or 115 sometimes here with that real high humidity, and you're going, oh my gosh, it's just ridiculous because of that humidity we get that rolls in off the coast and stops. San Antonio is one of the worst, and it's funny, one of the worst air places. And the reason why is when some of the things from other places, like when the Yucatan was burning, all those banana fields, and we were getting all that smoke up here, it all flows into San Antonio. It hits the mountains. It can't go, and not really call them mountains, we're going to call them hills, but it hits those hills. It can't go any further. So it just sits on top of us, and you're like, yeah, this stinks. Yeah. Yeah. So we get some crappy days and some crappy when they start looking at air quality days. That's not San Antonio's fault. It's blowing in from somewhere else, but when it hits those hills, it can't get over them. So it just kind of sits here and gives up some bad air days. Yeah, when they do that. But hey, that's why I'm moving to the coast.
There you go. There you go.
If I'm going to be hot, I'm at least going to go fishing.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Now, John was cooking a pork butt today. I haven't heard how that turned out yet, but he took my Z grill down there that they had been so nice to give me for 2 videos, and he's been cooking some pork lately. He grilled up some pompano yesterday, I know, so he was fired up about some fresh grilled fish he had caught. So that boy's cooking.
Jan, who's peeking behind you in the window?
I don't know.
Someone was just in the window looking over your shoulder.
Oh man, I don't know. It could be one of the kiddos. It could be my youngest is she's unfortunately she has the flu, so we took her to the doctor today, and flu type A. So I said, don't come out of your room. You're quarantining. So it may have been her that snuck down here to grab something.
Yep. So I was saying, like, we're just gonna, sit around Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, watching the Christmas specials with all the break out all the DVDs.
Christmas Story's got to be on there for sure.
Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation, the standard Goldens.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
It's
got to be on
movie.
Oh, 100%.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and it
happens to be going on during Christmas. That's kind of like calling all these stupid Hallmark movies Christmas movies. No, they're not. They're stupid woman love stories, man. Come on.
Those are chick flicks.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Go easy on the Hallmark Christmas movies, sir.
Libby and I today watched
Christmas show.
We watched White Christmas today. And we had some friends spend the night last night and stayed with us. After they left, we watched White Christmas, and we took a nap. And then we watched the Jimmy Stewart movie. What? It's a Wonderful Life, Jimmy Stewart.
Oh yeah,
yep.
That's a good movie.
So we did that one today. But White Christmas is our big one. We watched it probably 3 or 4 times already this year. And when my kids get here, they'll go, "Daddy, let's watch White Christmas." So. We'll do that. Yeah, and my Christmas playlist is predominantly Bing Crosby, Sinatra, Dean Martin, Andy Williams, and those type, Nat King Cole.
Yeah, everyone you grew up with.
Well, that's a little before my time, but my daddy loved Dean Martin, so that Rat Pack, those guys kind of stuck in there. But when I think of Christmas, Burl Ives, you know what I'm saying? Holly Jolly Christmas. There's nobody, or Silver and Gold. Burl Ives, my playlist is quite old Christmas music. And that's what we had playing last night when everybody was here. We had set out my outside speakers and had that playlist going of those old guys that I enjoy listening to. So But White Christmas, that's our go-to. We have seen Christmas Vacation. Libby never had seen the whole thing, so I made her sit through it the other day. And with the little one, we'll probably watch Polar Express, I would think, with her when she gets here. So, because she'll need something to watch and do. But yeah, White Christmas, that's good. Of course, it's such a nice racist song. They said because we just want everybody to be white. That was the deal when that came out a few years ago. But I don't care. I like White Christmas. That's me.
Yeah, see, I love all the Christmas classics too. So I'll run through the gambit and watch them all. But also, I like to throw in. There's a movie called Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
remember that.
classic.
Yeah.
There's Black Christmas.
Yep.
That's also another classic. I think they did a remake of that too here shortly as well. We watched that one too as well. Gremlins. I mean, that's
Gremlins.
that's a nice
Yep.
holiday classic for all the folks out there.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
James,
Hey guys.
Ethan, we're watching one last night called Violent Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, is that the one that's got it's the guy that plays, I can't remember the actor's name. Your things. I don't know. There's a newer one where it's do what?
Didn't one come out recently in the past, like 2, maybe 3 years, with the
there was one where a Santa
wrestler
Claus
Bill
and
Goldberg. You know the wrestler Goldberg used to play for the Falcons back in the day. He was either a psychotic Santa or something. It was wild. I can't remember the name of it, but I remember him talking about it on some YouTube video I was watching with him.
Yeah, there was one that it was, I don't know if the same one, but looks like, I think there's a bank robber at this huge rich mansion, and Santa was actually delivering presents, and but the Christmas spirit, and nobody was really believing anymore, so his magic has kind of gotten dwindled down, so he had to fool this robbery that was going on, but it was pretty violent. It might be the same one, Violent Night or what have you. I don't know, but it was. There's a lot of good. I was watched a video earlier. It's like there's not a whole lot of like really good classic Christmas movies that have been made recently. There's a lot that have been put out prior, like 2005 and on. There's been some new ones that have come about, but it seems like all the ones we watch are all the ones that are like in the 80s or 90s or early 2000s, or even going back before that to White Christmas or
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, Miracle on 34th Street, which has been redone. That's been redone modern. Hey, my kids will sit and watch Elf, and we've seen Elf already this year. And the other one my kids love, and they'll want to watch it, is I think it's Jingle All the Way. Is that the one with Sinbad and Arnold?
Probably.
Where they're trying to find the Christmas present. They're fighting over this last superhero, and Sinbad's trying to get it from Arnold, and it's this battle through the whole streets of whatever town it was of them, trying to get this last one because neither one of them had bought them in time for their kids.
Yeah, the Christmas Chronicles on Netflix with Kurt Russell. That was a pretty solid movie.
Yeah, that one was good. Mags lives on the island of misfit toys. Oh, you don't pump your own comment on that one. The worst thing I did was give you the opportunity to find the controls of this thing.
I like that. That's pretty funny, Max.
Mm-hmm.
What Dutch forgets is Dutch is part of that misfit toys.
Mm-hmm.
Jan, what you got?
Hey, I'm going to cut this short. I got my son staring at me right here, and we were supposed to watch Monday Night Football tonight, and he's patiently waiting for me here. And I got the volume turned off to the game, and he's chomping at the bit here. So let me show you. Let me Put him on the camera there. There it is.
How old is he,
Yeah,
Jan?
that's
Yeah.
Keegan.
So he's 29.
He
Oh, I
he
thought he
was
was
the
a
one
kid. He's
behind his
29. I
shoulder.
thought I expected a kid on there.
No. He's 29.
So,
So
and who's his team?
I'm sorry.
Who is his team?
So he is a Packers fan.
I like him. He's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So James and I are Dallas fans.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. It's hard to be a Dallas fan sometimes, but it is what it is. You know, we grew up in North Texas there, about an hour and a half west of Fort Worth. So we don't really have an option. You know what I mean?
I was a Cowboys fan up until Jerry Jones bought them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but hey, one thing I do got sitting on my cabinet over here is 2 Oilers mugs.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, I was an Oilers fan also. So,
But Jan, thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Happy New Year. I'll catch up with you before there, but
Will
cheers
do.
to you, brother, and the family.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. And Johnny, Chef Johnny, Dutch, not to drop off when Jan's going to as well, but I got to get in there with the fam. Very nice hanging out with you guys.
You too.
Really do appreciate you guys, and hope you guys have a wonderful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And yeah, feel free to reach out to us if you need us, and we'll see you along the trail.
All right, James. Thank you, brother.
Take care. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
And yes, Chef, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The entire soundtrack is Christmas music. I was team no for so long. Then last year or the year before, I was convinced by my friend Todd Killian, who had joined me in a December episode. And I could not argue with any single point he was making. So yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Hey, as long as you call Hallmark movies Christmas movies, then y'all are both good with it, man.
Agree to disagree, Chef.
No.
Yeah, y'all probably watch them chick flicks with your wives, don't you?
No, that's why I'm out here.
Go on, dogs, outside.
You know, this little garage I got here, this is the Iowa version of a Texas bunkhouse.
Yeah.
I've had to sleep out here, Chef.
Well, you know what? I've had to sleep out here before.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes you let your mouth overload yourself, and you have to find different places to rest your head.
Yeah, well.
So you don't get your throat cut when you're sleeping at night.
Yeah, because the dog ain't strong enough to pick up a knife.
Yeah, guarantee you that.
Especially mine.
So yeah, here we go. I finally figured out how to flip the camera around. Here you go. You've been in here before, Dutch. Y'all guys that hadn't been in here before. Here's my here's my back end of my pool table.
Yeah.
The man cave back here. So I am gonna miss this when we sell this place. I will never again have a man cave like this.
No, it's in Johnny. Let me clarify, Mags. So the outdoor kitchen is roughly 20 by 30, and the indoor bunkhouse is about twice that size.
It's the bunkhouse is 20 by 50, and the outdoor kitchen is 20 by 25. So you were right; it's double the size. And then the carport's through that door there. So, yeah,
Nice.
I wasn't far off.
no, missed it by 5 foot.
Yeah, well, that happens.
But yeah, so anyways, we're getting ready. The kids will be here. Libby's got to go get Haley. Tim, my son, for people that don't know, he's a highway patrol here in Texas. So my son-in-law, so he's working. So Libby is going to go get Haley on the 26th.
Oh,
and
sure.
bring her home for 27th. John's coming up, and Claire, and so
Well,
we'll be here the 27th.
you make sure you tell the family hi for me, Chef. And I think we have Johnny Mags trying to pop back in here. I think he got booted. There he is.
I did.
Now you're back.
I'm back. I'm back.
Welcome back, Mags.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So, Johnny, since you just got here, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, let's see. I was born on October evening back in 1978. Who gives
Wow,
a shit?
78.
Who was who?
October of 78. I was probably playing football that evening. I was in high school. Well, what day is it, Mags? Give me the date, the day.
It is December 22nd, 2025.
No, your birth date. You said you were born in
You
October.
asked for the date. I gave you the date.
The date of birth, please.
October 4th, 1978.
Mom, my mom's was the 9th. She would have been 101 this year.
Wow.
I was 9. I was 9 years old. Chef would have been about a senior in high school.
Junior. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, would have been a junior in high school that year. So yeah, my mom would be 100. Get this, my mom's daddy would be 126 right now.
Wow.
That means he was born in the 1800s.
Well,
I tell people my grandpa was born in the 1800s, and they look at me like, holy crap.
my grandma was born in 1910 and passed in 2013.
That's
Just
a long time.
3 years. So she's seen both world wars, went through the Great Depression. You know, she was 20 when she went through the Great Depression. And and when she was 78, she finally started bowling. By the age of 79, she rolled a 299.
Well,
On her 80th birthday, she rolled a perfect 300.
that's something else. She'd have been a little older than my mom. Your grandma would have been.
Yep.
But grandpa went from horse and buggies to a man on the moon.
Nice. Saw a lot, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. But I mean, Christmas is it's a cool time. I think as I've gotten older, I've learned to like it a little more. I miss a lot of family, and I would say that's one thing that will get to me the most is the people that aren't here anymore. A lot of people we love and care about, but all my aunts and uncles, like I said, except for those two, are gone. Grandparents have been gone for a long time, and that's my mentors growing up. My top mentor passed away a few years ago after my dad. My dad died young; he died at 70. So,
Okay.
man, that had kind of taken me under his wing and done some stuff. But that hits me hard. In some of those times where I kind of get down. My cousins that were here last night. I think my oldest cousin's 80, if I'm not mistaken. If he's not, he's 79. He was here last night. So,
Chef, you talk about your dad passing young. I would have given anything for 8 more years with mine because mine was 62 when he passed.
really? Yeah, Daddy was 70. Yeah. I was 31, I think, when he passed away, 32, something like that.
I got a phone call the day December 26th that Dad was in a coma.
Hmm.
So
Tough deal. one of the hardest things I ever had to do as a coach when I was coaching still is I got a phone call that said, "Hey, coach, you need to come down to the athletic director's office at the middle of the afternoon." Kind of a weird time. I taught biology, so they're pulling me out of class to run down to the athletic director's office. I didn't know why. I walk in, and one of the moms is in there, and she goes, "Coach," she says, "I need you to do something for me." I said, "Well, what's that, Miss Miller? Whatever you need." She goes, "Matt's daddy passed away, and I'd appreciate it if you would tell him." So she wasn't married to the dad anymore. So a few minutes after I got there, Matt comes walking in, and I got to break the news to that kid that his daddy had passed away. So that was a tough deal for I was 32 years old, 33 years old, young coach to take care of this kid and tell him that was a hard deal to do.
No,
Not much fun.
absolutely. Absolutely.
But I tell you what, Libby, just like Libby, that young girl remembered Libby being her second grade teacher. It's like, "Oh, you were such a good teacher. I loved you so much." And you're like, wow, we don't realize the kids we touch. And that's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? All of us have touched people's lives, not just teachers, but all of us. Teachers, we have the opportunity to see in a whole lot of kids. And, I'll have kids come in and I can kind of tell the era I knew them. If they call me coach, I know it was prior to 2000. If they call me chef, it was after that. Um, but I was able to touch a lot of kids in the years I've taught. Libby has done. I mean, Libby taught for 35 years.
Yeah,
So we have been able to touch a lot of different kids, and hopefully for a positive way. You know,
agreed.
but
So,
No,
but this holiday
absolutely.
season's a wonderful, wonderful time. It's good. It's a family time, and family's always been huge with me. Family and friends. You know, I wouldn't say I've got a lot of acquaintances. I wouldn't say I've got a whole lot of friends because I know a lot of people. But
oh yeah,
close friends are, they're special, and they know who they are. You two guys I put on that list. Good people. But don't have a lot of them.
it's right back at you here, buddy. So,
Oh,
Johnny Max,
absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes,
any
sir.
final parting words of wisdom from you this evening?
Parting words of wisdom. Yes.
Don't eat all your Little Debbie Christmas trees in one setting. Other than that,
Well, they
Don't
come
eat
in
the yellow
one.
snow.
They come in one serving boxes,
correct. I agree.
so it's Christmas. Eat
So
what you
two,
want.
two serving.
Eat dessert first.
Eat dessert first. Eat dessert for breakfast. It doesn't matter. When it comes off and it's ready, dig in. It's a feast. No, seriously, folks. Here we are, week of Christmas. We got one more week into the new year. We're banging on the door of 2026. Um, Enjoy this time, like Chef and Dutch were just saying. The would give anything to have a couple more years. A lot of Mom passed away when she was 60. What I wouldn't give for a cup of coffee with her. Especially it's tough with Christmas without her. She is the reason of my love for Christmas. Um, Even though we fought tooth and nail because of Christmas, because I had to do all the carrying and the lifting and the setting up and all this stuff. And it is what it is. But the old saying, tomorrow is not guaranteed. So make the most of today and make the most of the people you are with. So this Christmas holiday coming up, spend the time with the ones you love and cherish every moment. Folks are getting older. May not be here. May be the last time Christmas with them. So enjoy those moments. The kids out there are getting older. Enjoy those moments while they're still growing up. And then grow them up. Teach them well, so then you can pawn all this shit off to them and go over and wreck their house and deal with all that stuff and rile the grandkids up and give them back. Go, I gotta go. Me and Grandma gotta go. Gotta go. Sorry. No, I gotta go. Gotta go. And give them a little taste of the absolute joy they brought us while they were kids. You know, like I said, I got two little attitudes running around upstairs at 16 and 15, and still wouldn't change it. Pain in the ass, and they're fucking jerks this week, but it is what it is. But enjoy the time with your family, friends, however you celebrate this time of year. Just suck it all in, take it all in, boys and girls. Take it all in, because you always have it up here. So that's about it. But like I said, thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, no structure. Thank you, James and Jan, for jumping in. Good time catching up with those boys from the Grab 'em in the Brisket Texas Barbecue Podcast. Thank you, Chef Johnny. Thank you, Dutch. But thank you all for tuning in. Next week, not sure, but I'll figure out something. But I will say this. On Wednesday, there will be a bonus episode coming to you. I don't know if I'm going to record it tonight or record it tomorrow, but there will be an episode coming to you sometime early evening on Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. I actually got the idea from James. So James, thank you, brother. I am completely clipping your idea in what you did last week, but tune in for Twas the night before the barbecue. I'm just leaving it at that. So we'll have a little fun with that on Wednesday. Bonus episode coming to you all. But like I always say, videos, Facebook, YouTube, audio, everywhere. Questions and comments, pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that share button. And until next week, Merry Christmas, folks, and keep the smoke rolling.